Greetings, it is I, the Harbinger of Destruction, the Dragon of the Abyss, the Devourer of Destiny, Executioner of Fate, and one pissed off dragon today in Dreadscape Gaming. How's it going? So, we're going to be playing some Fortnite against Bear Judgment. The point of today's stream is I end when I get a Victory Royale. I'm going to be playing zero build, a solo build. Might not go too well because I have, 126 regular Battle Royale Victory Royales, and then I have like 29 zero build Victory Royales, so skill-based matchmaking might be a bit of a mixed bag. Could be good, could be bad. Hope for the best, expect the worst, as the saying goes. The game is too loud, let me know if the volume is too loud. Let me know if I'm too loud or too low. Please let me know. All those things definitely help in terms of the algorithm, as well as making the stream go smoothly. We have people that are in chat, or were in chat previously. Thank you. Hello, One Hit Hunter, or Zero Hit Hunter, how are you doing? Welcome. Hello to, who's this? I should have put up the chat overlay, the better one that I have. So, let's see if I can do that real quick. If I have a mod that could bring up the chat overlay on my screen, that would be kind of helpful. Let's see here. I can't scroll on that. Alright, so let's see how this goes. I don't know. We're gonna try the very simple strategy in Fortnite, which is where I just basically pick the end of the map and try to loot as much as possible. Maybe we'll get a gold weapon of some sort. That would be beneficial for this Dreadknights. Hope for the best, expect the worst. Good luck trying to stream snipe today. This is almost a challenge for stream snipers. I do not think you'll be able to get into my lobby, because I've played enough of this game that I know how to prevent stream sniping. Alright, so we're gonna drop there. One thing I have to worry about is the net itself, because the net might be a bit wonky. Unfortunately, Dread's internet, I have mentioned this many times before, can be good or bad. Spectrum internet is like the worst internet service possible. I would love to have a better internet so that I wouldn't have to go through some of the hacks that I have to do. But in order to do that, I have to move. And that is definitely coming a lot sooner than later at this point, because I am so fucking tired of being in New York City at this point. I really want to be anywhere else besides New York at this point. I'm so tired of being here. I've been here for a long time. I feel like everything that I've done in terms of everything here in New York City doesn't really matter at this point. You know, sometimes you try to do good and all you do is bad sometimes, which just kind of sucks when you feel like that, but, you know. That's life, right? Alright, so we're gonna go down here, open this, nothing there. Where's the chest? I do have a crown because I did win a Victory Royale prior to stream. As you saw, I did actually have the Victory Royale umbrella. I'm gonna take the Mega Man thing because at least I can do a little bit. I'm sorry if I'm blocking the side of the screen, but there's a good reason for that. It doesn't really matter that you see my weapons on that one. It's more important for you to see the health, in my opinion. Alright, there's two people here fighting each other. I'm gonna use the Mega Buster, but I'm not gonna charge it up. Got him! GG's. I really like the 8-bit back bling / sprite, whatever you want to call it, because as it's leveling up, you can get like purple and gold 8-bit rifle shotguns. Those I think are really freaking good for this particular thing. Like really freaking good. Because it's not as good as the Oni. The Oni has like long range and has a faster recoil time. But, you know, it is what it is. There's the, speaking of the devil, the 8-bit shotgun, a purple one. That's why I like that particular sprite. Unfortunately, from what I was reading, they did nerf a nerf sprite in this game, that being the adventure sprite. It used to be that the adventure sprite could upgrade potions as well as medkits to like an upgraded variant. It no longer does that. They did change it in the recent update / hotfix. So there's that we've had to worry about. Alright, good positioning. Kind of a very quiet lobby. The thing I've noticed the last like 2 days for Fortnite is it's been very quiet. Like, people have been a lot more campy in the lobbies. They've been a lot less aggro. I don't know if this is an indication that maybe potentially what happened is that there's like most of the, I don't want to say call them sweats, but that's the terminology they use for people who play a lot more Fortnite than I even get to play. And they call them sweats, right? So when it comes to sweats, they basically are super high effort, try hard mode, right? I am guilty of doing this from time to time, but I haven't played that much of the season, right? So I think right now for this season, we're at 3 wins. We're trying to get the 4th win today on stream. I do like the Battle Pass. I think it's kind of cool with Sonic. I do have the Super Sonic style, but today I just want to get a win with regular Sonic. And then I think the next challenge I'll do is we'll try to get a win with the Super Sonic style. Super Sonic is a bit bright. I see 2 people over there. Let's see if we can pay them a visit. Venture Jonesy sprite is okay. You can get, like, some health restored when you're not in a battle. But usually, most of the time, you want to have health items on you, whether it's the Tetris Spear, block, whatever you want to call it. Wherever you have some shield. Looks like this guy's firing from there. Might be able to hit him from there without having to go up. My aim is a little bit off. Okay, got him. Up to 3. The one problem, too, is I have a crown, so... Wow, you're brazen. Well, you didn't have a lot of health. Why would you try to get the drop on me? Probably should have ran away. But I will gladly take your purple drum gun. That's not a problem for me. Alright. Let's do the cheat code here. Adventure Sprite. I have that already. Honestly, I'm looking for gold sprites. There are new sprites that have been introduced into the game too, so we'll see if we'll hopefully run into them. So I'm hoping today that we'll be able to get that. Alright. So we got the green, oh no, correction, gold shotgun. We'll take that. That's thanks to the sprite that I have. We gotta keep a chug jug on us. Very important, vital to this whole scenario to keep that so that we have a decent loadout going for us. Let's see. Gonna heal that up. Okay, good. We got a Nair chug. I'm gonna probably keep the loadout that I have now. It's pretty fine for what we're trying to accomplish. So you know that saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's the ideology of the principle that we're gonna... If YouTube's being YouTubey, my apologies for that. Sometimes YouTube has issues. So, my apologies, my bad. Sometimes it can be very frustrating dealing with YouTube as well as dealing with ISP some. Alright, let's see. Activate the roof. Nah, not worth it. There's some fighting in the background. Since it's solo, most of the time what we want to do is called third party, where basically we want to pick off people that are fighting each other, just because you can get their loot pretty easily, and it just makes time a lot easier. This game is unfortunately all about third party. Anybody that's played Apex Legends and they took somebody out, they probably don't know I'm here. I used a drum gun, even though that's not the best idea just because it's purple. It's going to do a little bit more damage, but that's more of a mid-range weapon where we aren't necessarily at concurrently. Let's see here. Gonna slide. Gonna slide. Gonna slide. Okay, nice, good. Override. Good positioning here. Feeling pretty decent. We're at 5 limbs, 27 people left. Decent rotation. It's looking promising. Maybe we'll be able to get the Crown Victory Royale, which is the one thing I haven't been able to get this season because I haven't had time. That's the most important thing. I know a lot of people think that I get to, like, grind in Fortnite 24/7 or things, but the fact of the matter is, trying to prep content, trying to prep VTuber models, trying to deal with IRL stuff, trying to deal with other stuff outside of this, it gets, a bit flustering, to say the very least. Anybody who's ever tried to do content will know. It's not quite easy. I wish I could play this 24/7. Unfortunately, I can't do like our content creators who just get to play this nonstop. And again, I am a variety content creator, so I don't only play certain games. Like, I was playing, for example, Monster Hunter Wilds not too long ago, where I actually was playing with a couple of hunters that actually were in chat, as well as Project Johanne, who actually just featured me on a YouTube video. Where she called me Dream a couple times, which is kind of funny. That's a common thing that a lot of people do. I'd have gotten used to sometimes people getting the name. Hey, you know what? If my new nickname is Dream, I suppose it's fine. I mean, he was like a famous content creator, I suppose. We got a gold shark. That might be okay here. This guy's good. Hopefully you're good. I can't really tell because I'm unfortunately in the middle of the game. If I look over, this might cost me the game, which I don't want that to happen necessarily. Decent-ish. Okay, eliminated. I'm gonna take them out with the... Oh, why did you start jumping in the air? It's so easy always to exploit those people who do that shotgun spam. They don't realize that that's not like a good strategy. I've been saying that for years. People never freaking listen. Don't jump up like a maniac, because it's just you're walking into the headshot. I mean, sometimes if you slide and get the gold, it should be fine. Not always is it going to work out that way. I almost shot this NPC. Okay, I'm going to leave it alone. There might be better loot that it has, but I don't want to have to potentially deal with that. Alright, let's slide. Do the cha-cha slide, so to speak. Okay, good. Look at it right now. Nice. Good power slide. 46. 34. Alright. If you're having issues, it's best I can tell you is refresh. YouTube, not me. YouTube, not me. This game is fine. Oh man. Okay. What? Stream Wimpy with a little bit of stuffy wuffy thanks to the YouTube. Alright, let's look here. Decent. Not bad. Okay, good. What do we get out here? I already have a gold shotgun, so... Top 12. 6 eliminations, that's fine. Open this up. Not fine. 11, somebody got eliminated. It's looking promising. This might be the world's shortest stream if I'm able to get this Victory Royale already. The point is, we end the minute we get a VR. So, let's see. Drop down here. I mean, this has been a really quiet lobby. I think everybody's basically camping at this point. They have added more bots into lobbies for casual, I don't want to call it casual, but unranked mode. So there's a lot more, particularly. I don't know if it affects more solo than it does squads, but it's feeling like it. I think we've ran into at least 2 or 3 real players this particular game. At least maybe 4 of those. But I definitely noticed a little bit increase in particular ones that might not be who it is. Okay, good. Let's go here. Open. Ooh, kill switch. I'm very tempted to take this, but I kind of like what I have on me. Should I grab it? Is my greed going to be the downfall of my actions right now? Could it be? Potentially. Indubitably, Oni shotgun. I mean, it has a faster recoil and range, but I generally prefer the 8-bit one. Some people swear by the Oni. I generally don't trust the Oni shotgun that much. It's good in certain situations. Like, if I didn't have an 8-bit, I'd probably keep it. Alright, looking around. I don't know if I want to take this. It's tough. What do you think, Dreadknights? I'm gonna grab it just because I have, I think, an 8-bit guy that's gold that I keep at base. But one thing about sprites this particular season, and it was also last season, is that when you get killed and downed, you lose it, and you have to pay with, like, sprite dust. Which kind of blows, in a way, because you need sprite dust for so many other things. Particularly for, like, the hack, not so much the hacks they call it, but they call it the override, where you basically open chest and then you get stuff. Like, for example, I have the dual pistols because I used enough dust for override. For example, I also have the Oni shotgun that can appear from my chest. The Chuck splashes appear from my chest. Those things come in mostly helpful for single player. I don't generally really pair up too much in Fortnite with other people. Maybe at some point, if I have time, and I'm still at the setup that I am, that I can maybe play with viewers. I think that's going to be one of those things I do, like, a off-stream type of thing, and maybe I just do it as, like, a pre-record video. I'm going to take this jug because it has a lot more left in it, charges. It's at 200. The one before was down to 40. So it's better to kind of keep that way. Let's see. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. That's fine. Oni shotgun is what I had already. I was here. I'm just using this for the high ground right now, in case you're wondering. High ground is super important in this particular game. Looks alright. Looks alright. It looks alright. Oh no. I misjudged that. I thought I was going to be able to land there perfectly. It goes to show even sometimes a somewhat experienced player in this game will have a bit of issues. It could have been also been a little bit of lag, and I misjudged the landing there. Or it could have just been skill issue, right? possibility of a skill issue. Let's slide. Looking around. There's shots fired that way. The problem that is in this particular situation with 6 and 9, there is a possibility going there would probably be our downfall as opposed to maybe just getting closer this way to the outskirts. On top of that, I can maybe potentially pick some people off because at endgame, a lot of times a lot of people like to hang around the edge of the storm circle. I don't know if this is the lobby. This lobby's been very campy towards the end. It started out a bit sweat. Now it's just everybody's playing more passively, which is kind of what you got to do in solos for Fortnite. It's just one of those things you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. I can't get mad at people for camping because I'm basically, some people would say I'm kind of camping out the outskirts at this point, right, Dreadknights? Alright, let's see. Alright. Not bad. We got tails. Shots coming from, I think, below? Top 4 situation, so it's me and 3 other people right now. Oh, there's somebody up there. Damn. This is not... They already beat me to a punch and we're hiding here for a while. So be careful. Maybe I can get the drop. Technically, I have the high ground, but I gotta be able to see where they are. Oh my goodness, how did you see me? How did you see me from that corner? Probably because I'm a bright blue thing. Oh no. This is not a good spot. I'm hoping maybe they come in this way and I could just fire from here. This might be a good vantage point. Chug splash. The problem is if there's other people already here, we're gonna be kind of screwed. And the thing is, they're definitely camping. Yeah. Can I hit these from here? Crack them. You drop down. Somebody from there is firing. How do you have that great of an aim? That's a bit suspect. With the AR that has no scope? I don't think that's the case. I can't heal now. I think this is going to be a wash, boys. Yeah, caught me in midair. With a tactical? I don't know about that, fam. I mean, I know it was a gold tactical handgun, but that's a little suspect. A little bit of... I know aim assist is pretty good, but... Suspect. Oh, well, we lost our crown. But hey, we got the top 3, so that's not a bad start for the day. I expect that these are going to get pretty intense. Probably more campy lobbies. So what does it say? How do you feel about the amount of Sonic the Hedgehog content currently in the game? I think it's just right. Like, I would like to see Amy. I would like to see somebody from Chaotix would be nice. Maybe Espino. And if we don't get Espino, Vector would be kind of cool to have. Metal Sonic would be nice too. I think it's not way too much. I think it's just it's not way too little. I think it's just right. If we could get a little bit more, it would be nice. But you know, it's manageable. Okay, so top 3 for start. That's not so bad. Let's see. Is there anything here? I got most of that cleared out. I'm gonna kind of focus today on finishing out Rexler's pass part, because I want to get the Hay skin. This is a skin, for those of you who don't know, that has like a million different customization options. You have to do storyline quests to do it. On top of doing storyline quests, you have to do other things too. You know, there's like subquests that you have to do on the map sometimes, so it's a bit of a challenge. This is the music that was from chapter 3. I want to say season 1. No, isn't this like the end of chapter 2 where it begins chapter? Yeah, where's the downtime? That's right, that's right. Okay. There's a little bit of lag on the lobby. That's always not great. It looks alright now. So again, the same strategy we're going to do in 4. We'll get to the farthest region of the map. We'll loot out, see if we can get some gold weapons, push in. We'll pick our spots, we'll pick our battles, we'll third party whoever we can potentially third party. And again, stream ends when I get a Victory Royale. It could take us 2 hours, it could take us 3 hours, it could take us 20 minutes, it could take us... Well, it can't take us 20 minutes because we've already did, what, 24 minutes that we've been streaming? But a good start. Unfortunately, we lost the crown. But that's the one drawback, too, of when you have a crown for Fortnite, is the fact that it gives up your location. So it's easy because people can kind of see exactly where you are, which is why I kind of hate the crowns in a way. It's great for the experience points, but it's bad in the fact that it gives you echolocation. So it makes it way more difficult. Alright, so... with this thing, what we're gonna do... is... we're gonna go over here. We're gonna drop down. We're gonna push into that way. And what we're gonna do from there... I think I want to go to the tiny little island over there, because that's the only part of the map that I haven't actually been able to ungray out. And that'll give us, like, experience points, too. Which, again, like, maybe trying to take the experience points is not, like, I should be trying to win, but on top of that, there's gonna be a lot of people dropping there to try to fish. So, and again, because I don't have the 8-bit guy now, you can't get the 8-bit shotgun easily, but that's fine. Again, I don't expect to win every match. It's unrealistic in Fortnite to win every match, especially solos where you're not having other people carry you. That's kind of how I like to play. I don't always like people to carry me and stuff. Particularly Fortnite too, because I feel like if you get a Victory Royale solo, whether it be build or whether it be zero builds, it's way better in terms of like building up confidence and stuff. Not that I know there's people who just play with their friends too, which is perfectly fine too. I like to kind of earn my umbrellas and stuff and not like be carried to it. And then like as the season gets later, then I jump into a lot of duos, a lot of squad. I did win with squad. That's got to be a bot. Because see how it's just running. Oh, maybe not. It's anonymous. It might have been a streamer. We just shot somebody in the back. Oh well. That happened. We got an extractor for the day. Hopefully I'll use that on a gold one. We got some experience points. Just want to get to that far into the island to see if it's going to ungray that out so I can get a little bit of extra experience. These guys still with me? Does not look like it. Does not look like it, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry if you're having a problem. I can't really tell because, again, I'm in game. So I don't know. Hopefully YouTube stops acting up. Because, as you can see, it's not my game. Alright. Decent. Okay, good. Let's get the slurp here. Do this so we can get full health. Nice. 19 level. We're almost at 20, so that's pretty good. We'll push in. Push in. It's decent, but not great. I'm gonna open this. Nothing really great. I was hoping we were gonna get at least some golden loot here. You know what? Let's push here. That's fine. X. X marks the spot. Hopefully this won't cause us too many problems here. Looking around, looking around. Still okay. Let's open this truck. Okay, good. Let's get blue. That's fine. Nice. Push over this way. Very quiet, but again, I started at the end of the map, so now I'm gonna have to push in. I wanted to try to loot first, because sometimes, like, you could drop in a hotspot, but again, in solo, like, some of the stuff you can get away with in squads, you're not gonna be able to get away with in solo. Sometimes you gotta play a bit more passive. That's what we're trying to accomplish here. What? Open. Okay, good. Open. Nothing there of value. That's unfortunate. Unlucky. Unlucky Dreadknights. As I say, trust the process, so I trust that we'll hopefully be able to get something here. Oh, I just got a jump scare. I was expecting that. We're also in the storm circle, which is, well, generally I don't like to play in it. let's use a medkit because we have enough just so we top up. Because the thing is, like, when people... It's very easy to get gold weapons this season, at least at the start of it. So, like, if you run into somebody with a gold AR and you don't have, like, full health, there's a chance you're not even going to survive that initial spray, especially with, like the modifiers, Mega Buster. I'm tempted to pick it up. I'm gonna use the Mega Buster here. Just because, like, our loadout right now, as you can see, I have a gold shotgun. I think this is pretty decent for what we need. We have a long range and a... don't necessarily need the mid-range. I'm not saying that the drum gun is bad, but late game, it doesn't help you as much as, like, having a minigun. Alright. Let's go over this way. Jump. Okay, fine. Let's do the positioning here. It's fine. Let's go through here. Pretty decent. It's way too quiet of a lobby, that's the problem. Where's all the action, man? I don't want to say I'm bored with the lobby, but I kind of am. Like, I need some excitement in my life. Why is everybody... You're not even hearing people shooting. This is not a, you know, a bot lobby. I have enough VRs and zero built up. Spoke too soon. Let me get this first. Why aren't you shooting me more? Honey? You did see that, Dreadknights, right? They shot from behind, but then they didn't continue. Why? They didn't get eliminated? That's perplexing. Not picking that up. I have enough shields. I'm not activating that. Nothing necessarily great there. We have the Shadow Black thing, which is pretty good. This allows you to get, like, automatic reloading, which is kind of helpful. Oh, that's gold. Maybe I should pick this up. Let me use the extractor, if I can. Oh, no. I just realized I made a terrible mistake, Dreadknights. I was supposed to put the gold one in there. I put the shadow one in there. We have shadow so many different times already. Unlucky. Alright, well, I guess we can use this one and level it up. And if hopefully we get the VR, we won't have to worry about losing it. But knowing my luck, whenever I get something gold, that's a sprite. That's a GG. We could also extract it. There's some shooting coming from around here. I am very tempted. I want to observe the area, but the problem with that is that I might be walking into a trap, so it might be better to just kind of push over that way instead and be a little bit of a coward. Alright. Let's see. Nothing. Bullets. I like to open it as many chests as possible to get a lot of bullets. So we'll see what happens with that, too. Yeah, do I have any more extractors? I really want to get rid of the gold guy, but unlucky. Gonna have to find an extraction point and try to maybe get it to safety. Or maybe I should just go for the win. And get some bullets here. Alright. That gave a power up, a level up to the sprite. That's fine. Open. Can you get extractors? I don't think you can get extractors from the chest. I think you have to do dailies to get it. As well as do, like, certain secret messes. Okay. Good. Nice. 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 Alright, looking around. Nothing quite good there. This is way too quiet. I'm expecting to get bum rushed at some point. Just way too quiet all around. Where's the action? Where's the excitement? Dread, why didn't you drop in a hot zone? Oh, good question, Dreadknights. The reason for that is it's better in solo to... Oh, I heard somebody. They're walking. Maybe I should wait on that? Maybe get the drop on them, potentially? That is a possibility as well. I see them. Hi. Oh, I only got a little bit, man. What are you doing? They didn't see me all the time? I love when people do that slide shotgun attack, but when you slide and shotgun when somebody's standing, there's a high probability that what's going to happen is I'm just going to be able to get, like, a headshot off on you. And people who do that with the golden pistol, too, like, that's really bad to do. That's good to do, like, if you're at a good vantage point and you're, like, on PC non-controller. There's another one here. Probably coming up first. Let's see if we queue up again. It looks like they might be on the roof. I just shot at my own pet thing there, the shadow. Let me see if I can bait them out a bit. Because I don't know where they are, and they're probably just going to camp out to get the drop on me. So maybe I should get a little bit of distance, play smarter. 14 people left, correct? Yep. So this has just been a very passive lobby, not a lot of action. This is what I would consider a boring lobby, so to speak. I need a little bit of excitement, action in my life. This one's not very action-packed. There's just basically a lot of people just kind of camping and trying to find people. You notice there's not like anybody even shooting, so it's like, what the heck, man? Like, I haven't heard any gunfire in a while, and I'm playing by the edge intentionally to see if we could pick some people up. Alright, just load out here. Boom. Boom. Somebody's using extraction. I could get the drop on them, but the thing is that most likely anytime that people use extraction, there's gonna be a lot of people there. So I don't know if I want to go into that dogfight necessarily. Oh, there's some shooting up here. Up, dum-dum. Go that way. I'm not gonna use the bomb unless I need to get like some positioning, because unfortunately it has like a lot of cooldown, so it's not like you can spam it. Nobody here? Let me see if I talk to him. I knew it. Told you somebody was camping. Yep, I knew it. They've been waiting for me this whole time. Slide tech? Was that a bot? Or was that an actual bad player? But then again, some people would call me a bad player, right? That was baffling. Okay. I like this because we can get, like, the slide tech going. Decent. Alright, good upgrade. Again, not a lot of action in this lobby. It's mostly people just camping. What the hell? I've seen more action at a bingo night. I'm not of that age. Yeah. Just for clarity. Open. Not good. Again, nothing that would be beneficial to what we're trying to accomplish. I'm gonna wait here a second. I do hear some shooting. Plan the strategy. We could try to first them. But they're using a Mega Buster. Do I want to try to use the bomb for that? Probably not. Let's see if we can try to third party here. This might be a mistake. I don't see them. They're shooting over that way. Circle there. They're still... Oh yeah, they're not fighting. They baited me. They might have been firing off for... I can't see them even from this distance. Oh my goodness. Is it a gold one? I don't think you get... it's charged up. I'm dead. There's not much I can do at this point. I'm gonna try to check drug. I could probably use the bomb. It looks like somebody might be coming to third party too. Fascinating. Well, we're in a top 10 situation again. I don't like our chances, to be honest with you. Let's see if I can get a little bit of advantage. I got hit by the tree. I swore they were there. Uh-oh. Looks like the air person beat them to the punch. We're getting bamboozled from everywhere. Yeah, unwinnable. That person played very good stealthy there. Well, top 8. And they got eliminated right after. Oh, man. So it was just everybody third partying everybody. You get a third party, and you get a third party, and everybody gets a third party. At least I got some portable extractors after making potato brain play. Alright, well, we shall continue, Dreadknights. I'm not ending until we get this Victory Royale. Let's plan. That lobby, that last one, though, oh, I hate those type of lobbies where it's just like nobody's doing anything, and they're just like camping out and hiding. I mean, it's a viable strategy, but it becomes... I like the Fortnite matches that's super engaging and there's like fast pace. Unfortunately, when it comes to like sometimes... Right now it's like 5:40, right? Yeah, 5:40 Eastern my time. The sweats aren't out on the East Coast just yet. So you get a lot of the Timmy and Billies that like to just kind of camp out. On top of that, we have a lot of newer players that are coming into Fortnite because of the Sonic collab. I do enjoy this season. I think this season's fun. The blue pool is very meaningful. I'm not big on the sprites. I haven't been big on the sprites last season. I do feel like it's a lot of collecting and grinding that I don't see myself getting all the sprites this season. I mean, if it happens, it happens. Trying to level up some of them are pretty hard to do. Columbo, in particular, who is an old NPC that used to be on the map, that giant dinosaur. I hate that thing. I hate that thing with a passion. Like, it's... The back bling itself, it takes a lot... Oop. What happened? Did my model die? Where did I go? Where did I go? Did you see that? What I wanted to do was... well, what would it be with a Dread stream if Dread didn't have a little bit of stuff, right? Same strategy as before. We're gonna try to go into the very far region of the map and try to loot out there. I'm not gonna try to go too far. I'm gonna try to go for a pretty good hotspot. Because if we do a hot drop in the beginning, we'll have a lot of firefights, that's true. But, again, play smarter. You know, as the saying goes, work smarter, not harder necessarily, especially for VR. Let's see, decent positioning there. If I open the umbrella... Problem is, I have to also grind Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel because I'm trying to prepare for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel stream coming up where I'm going to play a Dark Magician Girl deck. And the thing is, I've been trying to grind for hours at this point UR that I need so I can get one more of the Dark Magician Girl that worked with Shining Sarcophagus. Ooh, that was a good trade. I'm going to lose a lot of health, but got him. Let's get that. I wish we had a medkit right now. Hopefully we'll get some medkit. If not, this is going to be a very fast match. Okay, let's go. Decent-ish. Let's open the crate. Not the bullets I want necessarily. There is more above, but I do need some bandages. There's somebody that might be walking above us, too. They could be potentially camping out. This is a possibility here. Not good. Not good at all. Open. Not good. This is problematic. I mean, we got a minigun. So, I mean, getting the minigun this early is okay, but I would prefer to hold on to some of those resources. The nerve. I think we should push. I'm pretty sure there's somebody still in this area. Ooh, I don't have this guy yet. Maybe I'll extract him. But then again, he's a double jump that I'm probably gonna need. Okay, not bad. Yeah, footsteps. See, remember I said somebody was camping? I don't know why every lobby's like this today. There's just people hiding, man. There's the chest. Where are they? They're maybe above? I'll check under here for a second. I should just ignore them. I feel like this is take a bait. Where are they? Oh crap. Shoot. Yeah. You know, I fell for the oldest trick in the book there. Oh well, it happens. Annoying. Hopefully one day I won't be in such a campy lobby. That one, again, was very passive. And we dropped at a pretty hot spot, too. Make it make sense. But again, maybe the time of the day I'm playing. So let's see, same strategy as before. We're gonna drop, depending. I think probably far map still is the strat that I want to do today. We don't end until we get the Victory Royale. We're playing 0 solo build. With 156 VRs total. Skill-based matchmaking is gonna have a dandy time trying to figure out where it's supposed to place me. Because if I recall correctly, it does an average total of both 0 builds and regular builds. So if that's the case, it's gonna be rough in these streets. I almost said rough in these sheets. Nothing's been rough in these sheets in a while. Let's see. Try to say so until he says so. Let's see here. Again, it's probably just gonna be the same strat. We could take the ice area because there's actually some decent loot there and there's a high potential you could get a gold item off of the override ability. the herb area there's gonna be a lot of people fighting for the, like, gold loot lake gold thing, so I want to kind of be smart about this time, Dreadknights. Because I feel like the last couple times we haven't really played as smart as we should. So I feel it in my jellies. Maybe this one will be it. I do have a Victory Royale already. I did get it off stream. That's the umbrella for the season, for those of you who don't know. It's a nice 8-bit pixel one. If you get a crown Victory Royale, you get the little crown on top of it. I don't know if I'm going to try to attempt to do that. Because you need a crown, or at least to pick up a crown, and then get the VR. That's kind of easier to do in squads. And again, I like the allure of trying to earn the VR by just playing solo. It's got a lot more bragging rights when you do it just on your own. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with getting it in squads or duos or trios. Just the way I like to do it, I love solo because it's the bragging rights, right? Okay. I thought that was the chest. Might be outside, I'm guessing. It's got the gold that I barely ever spend because I want to, like, buy an NPC, but I think there aren't that many NPCs that are actually hireable this season. It doesn't feel like it. What is this? Bush Ranger. I don't actually have this. I might just take it back to base as is. There's some shooting going on. Was it over this way? It sounded like it might have been. Let me go this way because there's decent chests in here that nobody ever borrows to loot to. Alright, well, we got an AR. We'll get rid of the gray weapons. They're not important for us. We should probably take the med kit just so we have some heals on us. Okay, see, this is why I say sometimes coming in this area is pretty good, because you usually run into an epic chest too. Unfortunately, this epic chest didn't give me much but the mid shield, which is fine, I suppose. A pot, as it's called. We also got a purple shotgun. Do I want to pick this up? I think for now, it's better than what I have. So I'm gonna forego the sonic shoes there. Alright, let's play the minigame. Hopefully I get a better back. Another bush spray. Open this chest. Garbage. Unlucky. Let's push in this way. Okay. Let's go here. Go here. Not great. It's just so-so. It's too passive of a lobby again. That's a problem. If I drop to loot, then it's too quiet. But if I drop in the hotspot, you're usually going to put ourselves at a disadvantage in solo play. So it's a matter of trying to find the right part. Good. Let's go. Nice. Okay, so we gotta do some fishing here so we can get the gold thing. Oh, I missed. Alright, gold AR. Gold handgun. I hate the handgun, but at this point we don't really have a choice. Take what the game gives us and just work with it. There's a chest over there. We must loot it. That's how I always feel. You know, it comes back with the dungeon crawling aspect since I play a lot of Diablo 4, 3, 2. That fish, I think, is the one that teleports, so I'm not going to do it. But technically, it doesn't rip, right? Okay, good. Not great. I don't know. It's terrible. That's terrible. Where is everybody? I need to see a little bit of action here. Give me some pew-pews. Give me some boom-booms. Heck, third party me if you have to at this point, but let's see some action here, man. Okay, I hear something. Maybe we'll finally get a little bit of action here. That's not the person I'm gonna hit. If I shoot them, I've got some gear, but is it really worth it? Oh, there's two people here. Can't activate that because there's no override. They might be fighting by the lake. They are. Welcome to what it's like to play Fortnite solo zero builds, where all you're doing is third party or people 90% of the time. Missed a couple of shots, that's fine. Got him. Interesting name. Let's push in here. I'm surprised that person didn't even try to shoot me up. What is with you? That has to be a bot, right? But the name is not like a bot name, too, so I'm early for butts there. Okay, well, that happened. Let's get some bullets. We want to check the other person's loot, too. I know the storm is closing in, but we gotta see if they have any gold items on them. Maybe like a gold shotgun. Oh, I see some stuff. I have a gold ranger, so that's not gonna matter. Wow, they're carrying 2 of these. Well, I mean, your stuff becomes my stuff now. I don't mind carrying 2 Chuck Slashes. I will forego the Mega Buster for now, because I think it's probably better to have the loadout that we have, in case you can't see. So I have the handgun. I have, as you can see, a purple shotgun, which is a pump. I would have preferred 8-bit or Oni, but the pump back in the day used to be very good in OG Fortnite, like Chapter 1, Season 4. That's when I started playing. I have mentioned this before in stream. Okay, good. Let's see. Somebody did an override, so now everybody in the map is going to have like a special ability. I hope it's not the fast reloading one or the one that's like rapid fire rate, because that one's hard to deal with. It's good for you, but it's also bad because everybody else on the team in the map has it. Speed shooting, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I hate this one with a passion. So one everybody gets though, because like the thing is, like if you use that in combination with the drum gun, which has just a crazy fire rate, or that with like one of the assault rifles. I don't think it's the range one, it's like the gold one is basically like auto. I don't want to say it's auto win, but it's you get ripped to shreds. That's the best thing I can say. That's the only thing I can say to that. Alright. Let's go. There's somebody there. Oh. They're running away? That was probably a real player because they have an anonymous, so there's probably a streamer. Usually people will put their name on an anonymous when they're streaming, just to like avoid giving their thing. I don't remember if I actually put my name on an anonymous doing this, so we'll see. Okay. Decent. Where is it? It's up there? How am I supposed to get to that? I don't know if I can reach that from here. Let's see. Put the code in. Another bush sprite? How many of these are you gonna give me, game? Give me something useful. Give me a shadow. Give me a tails. This is the Green Hill Zone, for those of you who don't know. It is an actual... the first map in Sonic. Thank you, whoever it was, for the like, follow, comment. Whether that's on YouTube or Twitch, I do greatly appreciate it. All that stuff helps in the algorithm, so that I can continue to grow here on this channel. Okay. Although, lately it feels like nobody wants me to grow on this channel. Feels like YouTube's out to, like, suppress me as well as other things, too. Okay. A tactical handgun. I haven't seen that a million times already today. Can I get something good here, please? Please manifest, like, a Tommy gun, aka the drum gun. It's a chest. That guarantees I'm not going to get a gold item out of it unless the override kicks in, which it didn't. Okay, that's great. That's great. I didn't need those items, right? Why would I need... or why would I want the drum gun, right? Yeah. Oh, well, copium here, right? I'm not crashing out. You're the one's crashing out. Better back bling, please? Or better spray, please? Again, I've ran into 4 of these in a row today. What the hell, bro? Gotta go fast. You're too slow. I am actually technically too slow there.
Threaten me and be destroyed.
Okay, that's an NPC. I don't think I'm gonna... I could fight it to get the gold thing, but the problem is I would alert everybody to my location. And considering I'm playing solo, the minute I beat this guy and I have like very little shields and health, somebody's gonna try to get the drop. On top of that, I do know there's at least 2 people hiding out in the Green Hill Zone. Case in point. Okay. There's one shooting over this way. Hi! Hi! Did you guys forget about me? Probably didn't. Third party? Don't hate the player, hate the game. This is what Fortnite, particularly solos, is all about. In squads, it's like that too. You do want to do firsting, as it's called, which is third partying. Okay, that's still the NPC. There's a little trick that you could do with the Mystique skin. Tabor Hill covered this in his recent video, where if you eliminate the Robotnik NPC and you have Mystique and you have her emote that transforms, you can transform into the boss Robotnik version, and you can kind of like maybe trick some players, but the problem is the minute you have a gun out or the minute you have like a sprite, it shows up on the bottom of the Eggman I don't want to call it egg carrier because it's not egg carrier, but the thing that he floats around with, and that gives away the fact that you're not the NPC. If you haven't checked out Tabor Hill's YouTube video about it, definitely check it out. He is a great Fortnite content creator. He doesn't exclusively, but he mostly does Fortnite and Marvel Rivals. He covers item shop skins all the time. He gets pre-release content in regards to that, where they give him the skins ahead of time too. A very chill, family-friendly Fortnite content creator. I learned a lot of Fortnite when I was pretty bad at this game from Tabor Hill. So shout out to Tabor, always good buddy of the boss in particular. So, you know, shout out to him. And the good thing about his channel is everything that goes back into his stuff that's funded goes to help his daughter, Ellie, who has health problems. So it's good. That's why he actually started his Fortnite channel. It's a very commendable thing. It's very rare that you see people in content creator space, they're doing things for noble causes. I'm not saying that nobody does it, right? But because every once in a while they have people that are raising money for something for charity, but everything he does for Fortnite and content creation goes back to helping his daughter with her health related, which I think is very commendable. He also plays with like his son Jack and Nolan. Nolan's probably big now. I haven't been able to pop into like a stream of his in a while because he streams at a time that unfortunately I'm not available to. He does play with viewers too. Very chill guy. Like if you want to learn a lot about Fortnite, like I wish I could teach, but the problem is when I'm playing the game I can't really necessarily teach people the ins and outs. Definitely Tabor. I mean, you could learn from other people that are probably bigger, but the thing is, like, he really breaks it down in a way that's easy to understand. Particularly, like, I'm playing on PC. I'm PC controller. Because I don't like mouse and keyboard. I have a lot of carpal tunnel from years of gaming and speedrunning and doing other things that nobody really appreciates, I feel like, half the time. And it's broken down my hands quite a bit. You know, to the point where, like, trying to do mouse and keyboard Fortnite and other games, it causes me great pain, both from the tendonitis in the arms as well as like the carpal tunnel in my hands. You know, oh, the streamer problem. Oh well, boohoo, right? Nobody cares what happens to streamers half the time anyway, right? I don't want to sound cynical. I'm just saying because I've seen a lot of discourse recently regarding that, and people never stop to think that streamers don't have it as easy as other people do, whether they're big or small, because everybody goes through some type of crap. Over here, that's how it is, you know. Let's see. I like our positioning here because it looks promising for a win. But I have felt like we haven't had that much action either. You notice I've said like the theme of the lobbies today has just been a lot. Again, it's very early still in the day. It's only 6 o'clock where I am. So at 6 o'clock, it's still people on the East Coast aren't out necessarily to work, and most of the prominent streamers tend to stream this a little bit later. We're talking like 9 o'clock. This is our game to win at this point. At this point, probably there's going to be one Earth Sweatlord in it. A decent amount of eliminations. I wish we could get at least 4. I feel like somebody would be camping out around here at this point, right? Because of Storm Circle, unless they're like Edge. Yup, I called it. They don't see me. I have the high ground. If you climb up here, I'm going to shotgun you. Never mind. We'll just do that. I hit them with the handgun. GG's. Got him. Alright, we're up to... Okay, decent. I usually... Oh, there's another one. Where are you? Show yourself. Don't be a coward. I might have to be a coward here myself. Where did you climb up to? Oh, no. I kind of bungled that. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Nope, somebody else is fighting. That's fine. We have a max sprite right now. I don't want to lose it. That's the problem. Oh, no. The map rotation is here again. Remember what happened to us the last time? This was a terrible map rotation for us, because the fact of the matter is there's a lot of high ground here. There is a strategy that some Fortnite players do. If you have a lot of jugs like I do, you could technically, in theory, in principle, just go into the storm and constantly try to heal yourself to get the, I don't want to say cheap win, because that's not necessary, but the strat win that way. I am not going to attempt to do that, because I don't think that's going to be worth it of value. So there's 4 people, myself included, if I remember correctly, so there should be 3 other people? It's so quiet, this lobby, again. It's everybody's just camping out. When did I get into lobbies where it's just non-stop camper central, man? Give me something. Give me less camping. Less campy lobbies, please, please, today. I'm begging you, Epic. It's just... This is not going to go well for us, because, again, I'm just kind of waiting for people to come to me. I'm going to get impatient. That's the problem when I do play Fortnite. I'm impatient. I want to just zoom. I want the action. I need the excitement. I need the thrills. The chills. The suspense. All that stuff. I don't have it, unfortunately, right now. Oh, I need to climb up there. I don't want to use the boogie bomb for this. I want to save it just in case, so we'll hang out here for a second. I could climb up that. Let's think about this. Let's not totally brain fart here. We did. Ah, no. Let me get on that. Let me get on that. Open. Ah, blue gun. Why did I really expect gold at this point? I think probably we're gonna have to use a boogie bomb here. Okay. I was trying to get a little bit higher elevation, but I think at least here this should maybe, in theory, give us a vantage point so we can see maybe where everybody is. I don't see anybody, do you? Do you, Dreadknights? Do you see anybody? I don't know. Everybody's being super quiet right now. Way too quiet. Way too quiet. Oh, come on! How the hell did you see me from that angle? I don't even know where they were firing from. And there's no sniper rifles this time. How did you pelt me from this distance? Okay. Let those two fight. Maybe I can pick them off. I missed every shot. Okay, I got that one, but now I'm gonna have to deal with the other person. Let's see if I can get over somewhere that's gonna close in. I want to try to get to the higher elevation and maybe have them come to me. And then that might be our VR for the day. Oh, this is not looking good. Oh, you're coming with the tail. Oh my goodness, he had the gold, guaranteed. I might need to use this if I can. Oh, you're got a gold weapon, almost certainly. I need to get the bomb is on cooldown. I'm trying to dodge as fast as I can. Unlucky. Unlucky. Maybe if we had the bomb a couple seconds more, I might have been able to get a high ground there. Well, GG's to our opponent. You can't win them all. We're getting closer to that VR, though. We've had 2 top 2s so far, a top 3, and then one where I completely potato-brained it and fell for the oldest trick in the book for Fortnite. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's close. I feel it. Alright, claim our rewards. Plant them, but they don't give it to you automatically, right? Let's see. I really want the Molly skin. Okay, I'm just gonna get something on this track just so we can get the extra style for Rexel, because it's not really gonna matter at this point. You dead? Hey, Project Johanna, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm doing solo 0 builds today. I saw that you included me in your YouTube video today. Thank you, thank you. I was incredibly honored by that. How's your day treating you? What are you even up to? How's the life with the hunting horn user been treating you? Do you play Fortnite? I think at least 1 or 2 more tries and we'll get it. The whole theme of today is I end when I get a VR. Why is she hitting me? I'm just Sonic. I'm the fastest thing alive. I wasn't fast enough that last Victory Royale though. I'm lucky, I'm lucky. I don't play Fortnite, hahaha. I used to play Marvel Rivals, but then I got yelled at for being a support player. And then I just cried in a corner. I played Jeff the Land Shark for a while when, like, Marvel Rivals came out in the very beginning. So there was that. Oh, that was a Daffy Duck and a Bugs Bunny. My partner invites me to play games in this game. Oh, like Lego Fortnite? Or, I don't know, what's that Irwin Festival mode? So your partner's, like, into the Fortnite? Okay, so we're gonna do our strategy there. We're gonna go to the very end of the map, try to loot it, hopefully get some gold loot, push in, third party, like, we can't third party anymore. I mean, that's basically all this game. Anybody knows that played like Apex Legend, it's a third party. I feel like Fortnite, well, technically PUBG is the one that invented it. It's just random games. I feel you, I feel you. Before this, I was grinding up a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, because I'm trying to do like, can I win with the Dark Magician Girl challenge? So I needed like a whole bunch of cards in your arms for that. That was a miserable experience, because I've been playing in a thing called the Chronicles event, which is like Legend Chronicles with special rule set, ban lists and stuff, and everybody's kind of using the same deck. I'm playing like an E-Hero deck, and oh, it's been rough in these streets. I still have the streets. It's been rough in these streets, I should say. It's been a challenge. It's been a challenge. Everything's been a challenge lately. Oh no, stop shooting me! I just landed. Of course they want to shoot me. Hey! How dare you? Where are you? Where are you? Show yourself. Is that a Jusen Kaisen character? I don't watch that anime. I probably even mispronounced it. As long as it wasn't a My Hero Academia character, because I'm not big on that show. I used to have a friend that was obsessed with it, and he was obsessed with, what's that character's name? Midori? Right? That's the main character from My Hero Academia. And also he was, like, obsessed with All Might. It's Megumi. Megumi. Oh. I see. Uh-oh. Did somebody just shoot me? I want to take a ride here to get some loot. I just want some loot. I want some delicious loot. Somebody shot at me, but then they didn't commit to it. Make it make sense. Maybe a bot? Because there are bots in lobbies. I'm gonna take this and channel my inner Dante right now. I don't know if that's gonna be successful. One can only hope. One can only hope. Hey, it's John Peak, a game that I still...
That's what you were
Of course, you were just waiting for me to do that. How dare you? Okay, your shot's pretty bad. I missed the shot, that's okay, skill issue. Oh, they walked into the headshot. Maybe a Chibi Tom? Could be a Chibi, potentially. Okay, big loot. I like the sound of that. I like big loot. Anybody else like big loot? Big loot should potentially give us some gold, then. Let's see, I'm gonna push this way because there's a couple of chests that should be in this rotation here. In theory. Like, on that side there, to the left, we should have at least 1 or 2 chests inside there. Maybe potential for the lake to have a gold item as well. So who are you rocking with if you're still a Project Johanna? In Marvel Rivals? Who is, like, your main? Like, the one that you always get, like, annoyed if somebody else takes it. Okay, let's get that. Okay. Looking promising. Got a gold shotgun. Good. 8-bit, my love, you have returned to me. Do you think if I fish in this fishing spot one more time, I might be able to pull a rabbit out of here? Probably not. That's not where you pull rabbits from. You pull rabbits out of a magician hat. Okay. Let's jump this way. Not good. Not good. Okay. Got some bullets. Looking kind of decent here. Okay. Full shields. Very important for Fortnite to have full shields and full heals. Especially in solo. Where we gotta watch our own back. Because this ring on the back of me can't teleport me somewhere else. Gotta watch our own back here. Okay. Override Council. Is this the one I can use? No, it's not. Ah, man, we're in the storm circle. That's fine. That's fine. Don't panic. Don't panic. I want 2 of these. No, don't shoot me. How dare you? Okay. It's okay. It's okay. They're probably not going to chase me, right? Why would they chase me? They would never chase me. Right? They would stay in the storm and die. Okay, I guess we're going to have to square up here. Alright, fine. Get wrecked, nerd. You want a piece of the great and powerful Dreadscape Gaming? Fine. You can get it too. Get wrecked, nerd. Nice. I mean, not nice that we had to use some of the chuck, but that's fine. I really want to chug with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers. Pro Fortnite gamers. Anybody know that song? I mean, everybody freaking knows that song at this point. Okay. Alright. There is an area over there that I would like to get to where the cartridge is because I can put it on my own modifier. I might be tempted to use the boogie bomb here. But it's really far up. Somebody got to it. See? Somebody's using it already. Okay, well. That could not be helped. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. Gonna try to see if we can get into the storm circle again. We could kind of pick people off on the side. The one thing is, my lobbies have been very quiet today. A lot of people are, like, just camping around. They're not really going into super hot, sweaty battles. It's still early in the day, too. It gets worse when you get to nighttime. Right now it's like 6, so like at 9 o'clock at night. Ooh, that's when it gets really bad. Open. Yeah, nothing particularly useful there. Bullets are very important, though. At least we'll never run out of ammo. Okay. Let's push into the circle just a little bit. Here's some shooting. Don't see on the icon that says somebody's shooting now. Could that be a modifier? Probably not. How is game audio, too? Hopefully it's good for a lot of y'all. Hopefully game audio is not overpowering my voice. Some shots fired up this way. And then it stops. So it's safe to assume somebody just got GG'd. There's a gnome here. I'm gonna keep the back bling on me. Because I want to be able to upgrade the 8-bit. Open. Bullets. That always gives just bullets. Open. Nothing gold? Give me something gold. I need it, I want it, I deserve it. There's gotta be gold all over. Okay, decent. Storm's pushing in behind me. 2 kills, 28 people. Where is everybody? Was there a tea party? I didn't get invited to the tea party. Was there like some big collab? I didn't get invited to a collab. Where is everybody? This is way too quiet. Okay, not bad, not great. I don't need it. I have a gold one. Somebody is using a Mega Buster behind me, but I don't see the shots. Oh, wait. They might be using it in front of me. Okay. Perfect. Let's see if we can push here and get a little bit of excitement going on, man. It's too quiet. I see the gold thing there. We should probably push the person. There's at least one other person hanging around here, right? Where are you? I know you're hanging around. Probably, yep, up here? Nope. Oh, hi there! Why do these guys always slide to then slide into the headshot? I don't understand. They see, like, Ninja do this stuff on their streams, and they see other people, and then they just want to, like, slide. I don't think I can climb that. Oh, well. Can't use this. Unfortunate. But that's the thing, too. Sometimes in Fortnite... What the hell? Oh, okay. Ow. Let me get a little bit of distance here. Don't want to walk into the shot. Are you a real player? Anonymous? Usually if it's an anonymous, it's a streamer. You're just waiting to third party? That's not the way you do it, pal. Well, another one bites the dust. Then another one's down. Another one's down. Another one bites the dust. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. Good. I don't know. There's a couple of shots fired that way. I don't know. I'm not gonna engage in that. The reason for that is that might be taking the bait, right? I go over there looking for the items and they'll just try to get the drop, so I think... Whoop, wrong one. Maybe let's make some noise this way and see if some people come out. Maybe we can smoke some of these players out intentionally. Be like, hey, somebody's gliding in, let's shoot at them. Where is everybody? Not there. Not there. I mean, at this point, I'm gonna have to just start firing random bullets to lure people there. What the hell? Why is it so campy today? I hear some shooting. Maybe coming from this distance? Somebody behind me. I just heard somebody zipline. Let's take the bait. Yeah, see? They zipline, but they zipline. Yeah, I knew it. 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 They were just... Okay. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Guy is still chasing us. He's chasing us. He so loves us. He loves us. He loves us, Dreadknights. He's chasing after us. He just wants an autograph, maybe. I don't know. Okay. I almost shot at the NPC. That's not good. Of course, you're still chasing me. Don't go chasing Waterfall. What I'm kind of hoping is I can lure him into another player that's going to fight him. Because he's really dedicated to chasing me. I don't have, like, a good vantage point because he has the high ground. Are you going to chase me some more? No, it looks like he's preoccupied with somebody else. Okay. We'll come back and deal with him later. I'll push this side. Because I don't know really what he's doing. I don't want to fall for the bait. Like, case in point, see? He started a fight with somebody else. Now if I want, I could maybe rotate back and try to get the drop on him and third-party him instead. But that's debatable. The problem is playing with a blue hedgehog, too. It leaves us out of no... Oh, there's somebody here, too. Okay, good. Top 10. Top 10. This is looking promising. This is looking very promising right now. This might be our Victory Royale. Okay, so I'm gonna rush in, because they're probably on that mountain. And then we'll just go, surprise! Surprise! Nobody's up here. Aw, come on. Oh, there is somebody up here. Hi! Where are you going? Don't run. Oh. Oh! Oh! You have a gold weapon! Oh. Yeah, I didn't have just a gold weapon. I had a legendary scarf. Oh, well. What is the moral of the story here, Dreadknights? Don't be greedy. Greedy is bad. Alright. If at first you don't succeed, cry, cry again. We're gonna cry. We don't end until we get a VR. That is the promise here, Dreadknight. Alright, let me collect some of the rewards now. Let's get the back bling. And then the only other thing I have to do is collect that, like, really cheap emote icon thing. And then it'll give me basically the extra style for Rexel, and then we're done with that outside of, like, the story mission campaign. Oh, it's gonna be one of those. Alright. We're gonna get into the next one in a minute. I just want to get a little bit of composure here. Also need to hydrate, yeah. It's been a hot minute. I think we'll be good. I believe. You all believe. That's the major question. Alright, not bad. Okay. Decent. Let's push here. I think this will be it. We're getting close. We're getting close. I feel it. We've had some pretty good close ones. We haven't, like, gotten killed right away as we drop. We've had consistent top 2s. We've had one decent top, or two decent top 10s. It just isn't meant to be just yet. We gotta let the game come to us, Trevor. We gotta let everything just come to us. I believe. I think we can do it. I'm pretty confident we'll be able to do it. Okay, same strategy as last time. We will drop here at Loot Landing, because maybe we can get the gold items from there. I believe we can do it. Drop down here. Okay, well, we'll get that VR. I'm pretty certain we will. Almost certainly at this point. A lot of people are hot dropping here, maybe. Let's just one person. Okay, we're fine. No loot. That's not a great way to start this room. No loot. That's not a great way to start it either. Let's push. Not there. Go down there. Open this. Okay, nice. Good. Gold bars. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, that's not fine. He just came and bum rushed me out of nowhere. Okay, well, at least you got caught on the table. Get wrecked, nerd. Let's get that. I don't normally am toxic now, but the fact that they bum rushed and got caught on the table is hilarious to me. Alright. Watch me get killed automatically after that. There's a chest here. Let's crouch down. I don't think I really want the pistols, but we'll take them for now. Better than not having a gold weapon, unless we get a gold weapon in the chest. Nothing there. Unlucky. Unfortunately, there's no gold spawn. Trying to swap the weapons here. Give me 1 second. In a moment, though. Unless there's a certain way I like my loadout. I got like a Tommy gun, which is going to be a little bit better than the purple pistols. People will be like, why the hell are you dropping them? The fire rate on them is not great. Open. Bad. Okay. The chest is above, I'm assuming? Just checking here just in case. I know there's people shooting. I'll go after them once I get a bit more shields up. So you don't want to really fight with 50 shields. Not like a wise idea. There it is. And it still didn't give me a shield, but it did give me an 8-bit shotgun. Alright, nice. Good job, good job. Don't want to drop my assault rifle, I'm gonna need that. Alright, let's start pushing. Seems like whoever it is won their fight. No, they're still fighting. Let me get the Tetris block. That could give me some good situation there. That's fine. Nice. Let's push here. That's fine. Gonna hold off on dropping this guy off. Because if I drop him off, the thing that's gonna happen, I won't get, like, the upgraded shotgun, which is kind of vital for this run to work. Okay, nice. That's terrible. Let's check over here. Nothing. Quiet again. There should be loot in this bus, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down. Let's see what we can do. Okay, nice. Decent. Anything good? Oh, I took some fall damage there. Unlucky, but we have medkits, so it doesn't matter. I can also use the Tetris block. Should heal me in theory. There we go. And save the medkit for later. We could have saved the Tetris block for later, but late game doing a Tetris block's probably not going to help us. Let's mark here. Okay, good. Slide. Did the cha-cha slide. Okay. Looking around. Nothing. Of course somebody would shoot me from there, or why wouldn't they? Why is everybody doing this slide move that's not working? That slide thing only works if you're very close to the person and do a shotgun. Okay, good. Pass through here. Pass through here, that's fine. Not good. Open. Sonic is good for speed, but again, we're going to hold on to the 8-bit. Picked up the wrong weapon, like a potato brain. Got caught there, that's fine. It's fine. No worries. Who's worried? I didn't say I was worried. Okay. Good positioning, good positioning. Oh, somebody there. Let's see if I can snipe him from here. I missed every shot there. Oh. Okay, got him. McLama, I think that's it. Interesting name. Okay. Did you have anything good? Why is nobody have any purple? Well, upgraded to the Ranger rifle, so that's good. Nice, nice, nice. GG's. GG's. What? Maybe on the outside, I'm assuming? Let's see if we could get a better spray. That's the thing. Where is it? Let's see it. Oh, wait. Nope. Am I blind? I probably am. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, clever. Cheeky. Alright. Jonesy one, that one's not useful. It's useful, but the one I have is better because as we constantly open chests, there's a chance that we're gonna get an upgraded version of our shotgun, which is 8-bit. If we could get a gold one, that's almost really good for, like, late game. One of the best ones. Are they shooting at me? Did you hear that? Looked like there were some shots being fired. I don't mean, like, shade being thrown out my way. God knows I have enough of that. Okay. Push this way. Nothing there decent. Okay, that's terrible. It took all the bullets. Well, the good thing is we know that somebody is here and has been here. The question is whom, or whom, for that matter. Alright, nice. I might use the bomb here. Oh, wrong one. Just to kind of smoke people out, too, because you see how we have the same problem like the last time that we were playing? It's a very passive lobby where nobody's really doing anything besides, like, camping and just waiting for somebody to make a mistake. Usually, it'd be way more sweaty, but again, it's still kind of early into the day, so... I see somebody. Hi there, buddy boy. You're running away? You got caught on the rock. Are you gonna jump like a... Yeah, of course, they always do that. I don't know why people jump with the shotgun. That is the worst strategy you could possibly do. It's the newbie trap, as they say. Because the thing is, like, when you jump around like a maniac, you're most likely going to just jump into an AR shot, or you're going to get hit multiple times with the AR while you're landing. And the only time you really should be jumping and doing a shotgun thing is like how people have tried to pull it off on me, where they slide. They basically sprint, slide, jump, do a 180 turn, and with a gold shotgun, usually, if the person's not at full health, you'll be able to kill them that way. That's the only time you do that strat. The other strat that people are doing is just jumping around shotgunning. It's too exploitable, especially like with people who don't do a 180 turn with it. You know? Too easy. Too easy. Jump into my shot, basically. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Open. Oh, okay, see? Ask and you shall receive. Upgraded shotgun. We have a purple shotty now. But we don't have a purple hottie. Okay. That's a lame joke. Let's go here. Open. Nothing great. Nothing great. Nothing great. Oh, that's terrible. Let's go up here if we can. Chest is probably going to be in here. It is. Good. Jetry coal. Yes, a minigun. Okay. We're going to take it. I don't normally drop that weapon, but in this particular situation, better for us. I almost shot the NPC there, thinking it was an actual player. Alright. Let's go. Nice. Nothing there. Nothing there. Thought I saw something this way. Were my eyes deceiving me? I could have swore I saw like a chest. I guess I'm seeing things today, Dreadknights. Okay, good. Let's look up this way. Decent, decent, decent. If we push up, find some chests. 4 limbs. And we're at top 10, 9. Where is it? I hear it, I don't see it. It's only blue, so it's probably not going to give me anything amazing. Oh, backwards. Let's do it this way. Okay, good. It's the same Jonesy. I'm tired of seeing that Jonesy from that. Give me the rare ones, the more rare ones. Please. Please, Fortnite. There's certain hours you can get the better sprites. Unfortunately, I can never do it at that time. Not available usually when they're doing those power hour things. Look around here. Can't activate that council. Somebody already activated or hasn't gone online yet. Let's see here. Okay, good. Nothing great. Nothing great at all. Nothing great. Nobody here either. Why are they so quiet today, man? If I knew it was gonna be this quiet, I honestly would have just played ranked. I don't get it. Why so quiet, these lobbies? People just camping for that VR? It feels like it. Okay, there's some shots over there. Let's see if we can get a little bit more action in our lives. I'm gonna try to take the high ground to see if maybe I can get the drop over them. No. I hear them shooting. I was hoping to lure them there. Let's look for some items. Playing it more passively because the last couple times I went too aggro. Sounds like they're underneath me? Potentially? No. Can't be. Can't be. Okay. We'll ignore those people. They're fighting it out. 7 people left in the lobby. 4 limbs from us. Looks like now we're gonna get a bit more heavy action. I see them. They're coming this way. Let's see if we can lead them over here. They're behind me. I want them to take the bait. Okay, somebody else got eliminated. Top 4 right now. Let's just make sure we have enough health items to pull this off. Enough bullets to... Maybe we could get one last gold item too. Nope. A flare gun is kind of useful because you can track the person's location, but I really don't want to give up the medkits. I think it's better to work with what we got and let them come to us. Because the problem is before we weren't doing that and we made a whole bunch of mistakes. Thank you whoever that was for a like, follow, comment, whether that was on YouTube or Twitch. I do greatly appreciate that. All that stuff helps the channel as well as the algorithm. Thank you, thank you. Get the bullets here. This is looking like a VR. Could be wrong. I'm not gonna get the bush even though it protects you from a hit. I am, however, very tempted to take the Tetris here. Because that can heal me up and it can give me a block when I need it. Let's check for one more chest. It's not here. Maybe it's above us. I'm not gonna waste time because the storm circle's pushing in. I don't really need to loot that desperately. Now, the plan of action here is we're gonna try to get to that mountaintop, or as close to it as possible. Just so we can potentially get a dub here, maybe. It's looking good, Dreadknights. I think this might be it. It's too quiet for my taste, though. Open. Nothing. Terrible. Terrible. If we had a purple one, that would have been great, but hey. At least our 8-bit sprite carried us to victory. I'm happy about that. Pick up the air Tetris. Get some bullets here. Where is everybody? They're really probably hiding behind a rock waiting to get a drop on us. Hey, 8-bit shotgun gold maxed out. This is why I like this back bling. Or sprite, technically. Not really a back bling, even though we're wearing it as one. It's looking promising here. I'm thinking it... Okay. I'm getting to high ground because I want to see high elevation. It sounds like somebody's behind me. I think I just saw somebody run to the side there. They're behind me, yeah. We're gonna have to fight. Let them lead into it. I want to push towards the circle too. Just because we make the mistake of then fighting bar-wise. And there's some items there that maybe I can get. On top of this, yeah, I knew it. I knew they were behind me. I was just like, let me wait. Oh, you got a gold shotgun. 2 headshots. They got too confident with the shotgun. Alright, let's use the Tetris here. 5 limbs. Top 3. 2 players left besides me. Alright, let's chug. A gold rifle that I already have. That's not good. That's terrible. Okay, pick up the bullets. An Oni is tempting to take, but I will just upgrade my minigun to gold. So hey, taking them out was pretty good. That was probably our biggest threat for this lobby right there. Because they seem to have had all the weapons that they needed. Okay. Let me do this just in case we might get lucky with a sprite. Nope, I was hoping for tails. Unlucky. I wanna see. Okay, we'll push in. I'm waiting to see. They're probably from that side. Because remember I said earlier I thought I saw footsteps there? I was almost certainly sure of that. Okay, okay, okay. Boogie Bomb. Technically not called Boogie Bomb. The Boogie Bomb's the one you dance, but I forget the name of the bomb. It's been a while. They're behind me, and they just zipline. Thankfully, they were terrible. Oh, it was 2 of them. Okay. Well, 1 of them. Let's try to first here. Okay, not bad. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Oh, God, shotgun. They're gonna hide behind cover. Okay, cracked them. We can switch to the minigun in a second here. Let's use the bomb to try to force them into the circle. Okay, that was... We force them out, because they were in the storm. Okay, let's go! Victory Royale! With that being said, we're gonna end there for the day. Like I said, we were gonna play until we got our Victory Royale, and once we got our Victory Royale, we were gonna dip out. Alright. Thank you to everybody that stopped by. Thank you to everybody that chatted. Project Yohane, everybody else that was here for a little bit. Thank you to all the chatters, thank you lurkers. If you liked this video, if you liked the stream, definitely make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. All those things help in the algorithm, so I'm allowed to be able to do this a long time, so that YouTube-san doesn't say, well, you're not of any value whatsoever. Because I hate to feel like that, but lately Dread feels a lot like that. With that being said, though, thanks for hanging out. I do greatly appreciate it. Most importantly, I appreciate you. And I will see you all tomorrow. I don't know what we're playing yet. Until next time, guys.